Hey, so, I'm gonna do a video, that was requested to me about a week or so ago, and it's not one of my normal, like, update videos. It's actually, um, like, tips, um, on how to, like, go about dating a transgender, kind of like the do's and don'ts, I guess you could say. Um, and it's gonna be different for every like relationship and for every transgender, because every relationship is different, every transgender is different. But for the most part, this is kind of like a safe middle, um, for people, I guess. I don't know. Um, so I think the number one thing is to talk about before you even start dating is if they are out. Like, if they aren't out to their parents or out to other people, but they want you to call them by their, like, chosen name or chosen gender, then you should. Um, but not every family is accepting, and so if the family calls them by their birth, like, gender, then you're probably gonna have to do that around their family. But with them, call them by their chosen gender. So that's really important to talk about, because it can be awkward, I guess, if you call them the wrong gender, in front of the wrong people. Um, and then also, a huge thing for me, I don't know about other people, but for me, is outing me to friends and um, like acquaintances even. Like, I don't want people knowing that I am transgender. Like, yeah, like, I do make videos and I do post about it sometimes, but like, I don't want to be outed, especially if I don't know the person and I don't know how they are with transgenders. I don't know like who they are really. So it makes me feel kind of awkward them knowing, especially because like I don't want people to see me as a transgender. I don't want them to see me as a girl or the girl that I used to be, because that's not who I am. And so outing me can just make them look at me that way, and that's not what I want. Um, and then it's another one. Um, it's really important that you like like okay, ask them about their transition, ask them about being transgender, like show interest, because like if you don't show interest, then it's just gonna seem like you don't care, I guess, even though you do and they know you do. Um, but that can mean so much to someone, like by showing that you care and being interested in it and like asking all these questions about it. Um, and be really respectful of like how they feel, because being a transgender is really hard and really sensitive, and like it um it comes with a lot of like insecurities and trust issues, and it doesn't even matter like who you are. If you get in a relationship with a transgender, they're gonna have trust issues and they're gonna have insecurities, and like you need to understand that even though like no matter how hard you try, like sometimes those just aren't gonna go away. And so you need to be really like understanding and really like patient, I guess you could say, with them, like help them with their insecurities, like constant reminders of like, especially like with their body, because their body is like their number one like insecurity. And so that being complimented on that regularly is really like comforting, and telling them how much like with me, like I haven't had my chest surgery, I haven't had bottom surgery, and so I'm really really insecure about my body personally. And so knowing like getting complimented on like how much like muscle like I've been gaining, or how like my body like has been becoming more like straight instead of like the curves, like that is something that I really appreciate getting complimented on because it makes me feel good. And like noticing like the little things, like if you notice that they're getting chin hair, or you know what, like their voice, like compliment them on that. Like compliments are a huge like self-esteem booster for a transgender, because they don't want to be the only one noticing it. Like they want other people to notice it too. And so compliments really help. Like even if you're saying the same thing every single day, it honestly it helps. Like because with me, like I know when my girlfriend like compliments me like on my arms, or my chest, or like anything like that, like it makes me feel good. And like for me, like when my girlfriend like says like you're so handsome, or like she make them feel like the gender they want to be. Like for me, make me feel like a man. For maybe male to female, make them feel like a woman. Like you need to make them like feel, you need to like boost up their confidence, you know, like make them feel like they're normal, because that's like the major thing. They just want to be normal, you know, and society tells us we're not. And so, you know, just make them feel really comfortable in their body. And another huge thing is sex. Like, um, sex is a, I mean, it's gotten to be a pretty big deal, nowadays, and so you just have to be patient with them, because sex can be really awkward and really scary for a transgender, because they don't have the parts that they want, and that their partner might want also. Because I know my girlfriend is straight, like completely straight. Like she's never been with a girl, she doesn't plan on being with a girl, and so for me, I don't have those parts. It's really hard for me to kind of be comfortable with not having it, because I know that that's what she's used to and that's what she wants. Um, but you know, we've talked it out and she's totally okay with it. Like she makes me feel so comfortable. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's great. It's really good. Um, but you need to like understand that they may not be comfortable right away, because with me, I don't like my area touched. I don't like it referred to as that. Like with a lot of transgenders, they like their um, genitals to be called what they want. So with me, I like it being called my penis or a dick or whatever. And with, you know, male to female, they might want their genitals to be referred to as a vagina. And so you really, like, you need to, like, before you, like, get in any type of, like, super serious relationship with a transgender, like, you need to talk to them about all of this, because it's different for everyone, and it can be a huge deal if you like mess it up. Like if you say the wrong thing, like it can really like bring them down. Like I like mine referred to as a penis. I hate the word vagina, like referring to me at least, not anyone else, but me. And so, and also you need to know what they like, because it can be hard to like sexually please a transgender if they don't like their area. And so you need to see what you can do to like help that. I mean, it may be awkward at first, but honestly, like it's gonna help in the long run. Especially if you guys plan on having sex, which I guarantee most of you will. um, but like I know transgenders, a lot of them get strap-ons, and I have one. Um, and so they might want you to treat it like a real penis. They might want you to suck on it, or you know, play just like like you would a normal penis. And so that's something that you guys need to talk about. You can't just assume it like, like if it's fake, so I don't have to do anything, like, but that might be something that they want. And so again, you just kind of need to talk about this. Like you need to talk about how their family is, how their friends are, how everyone is with their being transgender, what they like, like what makes them insecure. Like for me, what makes me insecure is about like pretty much just guys in general, because I'm short, and society tells me, you know, like, no girls want to date a short guy, and if you're short, you have to date a short girl. Well, my girlfriend is taller than me, and you can't, I mean, I pass for a guy, I mean, at least that's what everyone tells me, so that's what I'm going to go with. But, you know, I pass, and so I'm the shorter one in the relationship, but so it's kind of hard because like sometimes I don't feel like I'm a man, even though I am. But so that's also really important to also like know their insecurities so you can like, you know, not um, kind of like run into them, I guess you could say. Um, I don't know. And I know that I'm probably missing a few things with this video, so if you have like questions or something, then I mean you can comment, and I'll leave my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, all that on there, so you can come like talk to me and like ask me questions about it. And I know that some people might not agree with this video just because like there's different views on everything, but I mean for the most part this is a really like in the middle kind of video of all like the different types of people and transgenders that you meet. And so it's really important that you communicate everything. And with I don't know about male to female because I don't know any personally, but I do know with male to female, or I mean, sorry, female to male, I know that they want to feel like a man, and men don't really tell you their feelings because that's not really like considered manly, I guess. And so they kind of keep it all bottled in, and it can just burst out, and then they'll get mad at everything, and like so it's hard. It can be hard to communicate and know what they want because they won't tell you all the time. And I know I do that. Like I did that last night with my girlfriend. Like, and honestly, like it's a lot of pain and pressure on a transgender to you know, have to worry about everything like passing and how your body looks and everything, and like, you know, like, all this stuff. And so it kind of like it if you keep it, like we keep it bottled in, and like we don't like talk about it, and it's hard because not a lot of people understand. And so you just like, and then you have to worry about like, you know, like being happy with your body, and like all this stuff. Like I'm very insecure about my body. Like I'm very, very insecure, and so I don't talk about it, and I bottle it up, and then one thing makes me mad and I just go off. And you need to, like, you need to understand like that if that happens, like you can't take it personally, because I mean it's hard for us, especially like being with someone who like doesn't understand, you know. And so the best thing you can do is try, and that's all anyone can ask of you, you know. And so it's just, I mean, you need to talk about everything, like everything you can think of, and make them feel like, you know, you need to make them feel like they're secure in a relationship, like they're not going to lose you to the gender that they want to be, even if they don't have those areas, you know. Like it's it's hard to kind of explain like all in one sitting, but you need to be very considerate of their feelings. That's the major thing, is being considerate of how they feel, because it's very hard to explain being a transgender, and it's very hard to understand a transgender. So you need to meet in the middle. But I do hope that this video helped. And if you have questions, then you know you can come talk to me, or yeah, you can just come talk to me. And I'm sorry if that I missed anything. So if I did, I mean, comment, or like come talk to me, and I'll make another video about something if you want. Or but I really do, I hope this helped. And again, this might not be for everyone, but I mean for the majority, I think that it's a good one. So, yeah, I'll link all my stuff below, and you guys can just come talk to me or request videos or, you know, whatever you want to do. So, yeah, alright. Have a good day.